All right, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with the start of season 32. I believe it's 32. I'm not really sure. But regardless, man, we're jumping into the first war of the season today. And of course, we got our beautiful spider guy here. All right. So we have some interesting fights here. I believe we have 8 fights and we're taking the boss. We got a Super Skrull boss, okay? But up first, we're on path 7 in section 1. Kinetic transference, right, against Sorcerer Supreme. She's placed here often either here or on node 54, and Spidey is the best option every time because from the beginning, the fight's over. It's done. Check it out. Right there. Boom. No power. She's done. She can't do anything. What's she gonna do? Honestly. Look at this. I'm hitting her. Her power is actually going in reverse, right? So it's done. Like, it's possible that I eat like 4 combos and I die, but I don't know. It's like, as long as you pay like half attention, you're pretty much good to go in this matchup, right? So, basically, with this season, there's a new global, okay? And Sorcerer doesn't benefit from the global, but what it does is that every 10 seconds on a timer, there's a chance for the defender to get an armor up buff. Now, when they get this armor up buff, there's a 30% chance they're going to go passively unstoppable and stun immune for like, I don't know, 4 seconds. All right. Now, the way you can prevent this is with stuff like Fate Seal, like Hood, for example. Hood, Black Widow Clairvoyant, Special 2, Mephisto's Fate Seal thingy in the beginning, right? All stuff like that. That kind of like Stagger and Nullify, that doesn't work because it just doesn't work because of the way it's coded, because it still triggers for like a millisecond, right? So that's just how it works. Now, also, slow debuff is really good. So Shang-Chi, She-Hulk, Spider-Gwen, those kind of champs, right? But Spidey also has a slow and a special 3, keep in mind. But if the defender is not like normally stun immune, like you'll see right here against the Sasquatch, right? There's the, if you want to read it, you can pause it. Like the Sasquatch, for example, benefits from the global, so you're going to see it, but he's not stun immune, right? Naturally. So it's a lot easier to deal with without like that constant like slow or something here, okay? Or the Fate Seal. So we're going to fight this Sasquatch like we fight any other Sasquatch, all right? Right from the beginning, by the way, if you don't know, heavy attack with Spidey puts an exhaustion on Sasquatch. When there's an exhaustion on Sasquatch, you can't gain any wrath charges. So from the beginning of the fight, he's an absolute potato, okay? So right there, you see that? See how we went unstoppable? I'm keeping my eye on the timer constantly, right? There's also brute force here, so there's a little bit more going on. So I have to make sure I hit him before brute force went away, right? So boom, back off. Now he's unstoppable. Okay, can't hit him while he's unstoppable. All right, that's all right. So this is the first fight that I took with the global, right? So I'm kind of getting a feel for it. I understand how it works. As you can see, that timer keeps going even when they're unstoppable. So it didn't trigger that time, but let's say it does, right? It's like a 4-second unstoppable. That means that you have like 6 seconds, right? Until he potentially goes unstoppable again, right? It just keeps going around. It just keeps moving. So we're going for the special 2 here. You always want to keep an eye on that timer before you go for a special attack, because if you use a special attack while the timer is happening and they go unstoppable, well, you're not going to have a good time. So as you can see, we're having some pretty decent RNG here. He's only been unstoppable 1 time, which is nice. He won't, you know, go unstoppable in his normal kit here because of the exhaustion. So pretty simple fight here with Spidey, right? You always want to back off right before the timer happens unless you absolutely can't. And of course, there's going to be different reasons why you can't, right? But yeah, so that was the first fight with the global. Let's move on to that Dr. Doom on 22. So we've taken this fight a lot, right? This is node 22 Dr. Doom, power snack. He doesn't benefit from the global, so it's just a Dr. Doom, but it's a rank 4 Dr. Doom. And let me tell you something, man. This was one of the most passive Dr. Dooms I've ever fought in my life. So I got my anti-venom synergy here, so I have my Wither going. I got my Mr. Fantastic pre-fight, right, with the Petrify. And, you know, so essentially I gotta do 2 things consistently. I gotta keep knocking him down to refresh Mr. Fantastic, and I have to keep dexing to refresh my Wither, right? So, that's like fine, right? But I don't want to push him to a special 2. And he's kind of being a little passive here. I mean, look at this. Look at this. He's just gonna let it fall off. I'm like right at 2 bars of power. So there he goes. He just let that Petrify fall right off, and he's still not throwing it. There we go. Unblockable again, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned with that, right? I'm saying to myself, honestly, it's not that big a deal because the special 3, I have a slow debuff. It's gonna make the fight a little bit longer here because I'm gonna have to, you know, build up to a special 2. I can't do my damage, right? I gotta make sure I keep that Wither up as well. So this guy, you know, he'd usually be like dead by now, right? At this point, I forgot to dex right before the special 3 because I'm so used to using the special 3 on the boss node where there's no stun. But the stun is actually nice, right? Nice, indestructible boost. The stun is actually nice to have after the special 3. I like it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but you do have the dex right before it. At this point, my wither debuff fell off, and he only has 4 debuffs on him, so now he's just healing from willpower too. So this has not been a great fight for me so far, and of course, you know, it's been like 2 weeks since I've taken this fight, so a little rusty, right? I did a little bit of the preseason war. I jumped in every war, right? But I didn't take, like, you know, a lot of fights, and I didn't really use Spidey in preseason. I like tested other champs to see. So like I said, I'm a little rusty at this point, but also on top of being rusty, man, like this Doom is just not playing ball with me here. He's just being passive. He's going back. He's holding block a lot. He's literally like, it's like Doom is saying to himself right now, you know what? I have some debuffs on me and there's not enough to mitigate the healing. So I'm just going to heal from willpower. That's like what he's saying right now. But here we go. We got the special 2 up. Backup recovery is going. The slow debuff is on for at least 14 more seconds, but we keep pausing it, so we're good to go there. 1 or 2 more special 2s, and this guy's going to be flushed down the toilet, but he really gave us a hard time as we were going along. Get the exhaustion on as well, right, just for some more debuffs. Now, we gotta keep pausing those debuffs here, but we're gonna go for the special 2 after we bait out 1 more special 1 from this guy. And look at this. He's just not throwing it. He's just not throwing it, man. So this fight, like, it wasn't ever, like, bad. You know what I mean? Like, it was never, like, out of control. But it was just, like, he's just being so incredibly passive that it's just, like, obnoxious. I feel like obnoxious is the best way to describe this fight. This specific fight right here. It's like, holy moly, man. Just die. Just die already. But the good news is we ended at 69%. So that's nice, right? So since that fight wasn't annoying enough, now we're going to take Peni Parker on 7 in section 2. So this is that annoying fight, right? Where you knock them down, and then when they hit you, they gain power. But that's good for Spidey because, you know, we reverse all that power, but we also have to keep dexing to make sure that keeps going. So I'm just going to be taking it slow here and just making sure we're good to go, right? I don't want to get, like, auto-blocked too much because then we're going to, like, you know, get power burned, and then we're going to have to lose our health, which is not ideal. Losing health is not ideal, right? And again, it's been over 2 weeks since I fought Peni Parker in war, so again, a little rusty, but I feel like we're never, like, really losing control in this fight here. I fought her enough times here that I feel like I got a good idea on what to do, right? I'm missing a lot of the dexes though, which is unfortunate. That's definitely something that's very unfortunate that I'd prefer not to be happening, right? Because look, my wither is like just about falling off, which is not good. So I have to keep dexing to keep it on instead of, you know, draining her power. Which is what I want to do. I'm going to chance the special 2 here, right? We didn't get an auto block. Awesome. Very, very cool, right? But I needed that wither debuff on her still, okay? So now she has minus 200%, you know, ability power rate with the wither and the 5 exhaustion. So that's nice. That's a good amount, right? As you can see, we're really reversing the power nicely. Going for the heavy attack here. She's down at 39%. Again, this is another one, like Dr. Doom, not the cleanest fight I've had. But it's fine, and it's going fine. I'm saying to myself, all right, I'm just going to keep going like this. Here comes the special 2, and she did auto block that one, but I got the indestructible boost on for a reason. That's literally the reason, because I need the wither debuff on, so I have to go for the special 2, right? So again, you know, 5 hit combo, 3 of them would be indestructible, so that's why the indestructible boost is on here. I do need that wither debuff. She's just, again, she's kind of being a little passive, and she's not coming into me the entire fight, right? And that's making it so I can't drain her power, which is a little bit annoying. But at the end of the day, it's fine. We're just getting her down slowly, but this is the second, like, 2+ minute fight in a row we've had in war, which is always a fun time, right? At this point, I'm saying to myself, all right, I'm just gonna go for a special 3. She's just about dead here, right? I think this should just about do it. So, man, I feel like whenever I throw Spidey special 3, it's like how I'm feeling inside when he's like, oh, God. Because, like, it's always when I'm, like, just annoying stuff is happening in war. Here we go. Let's hit her one time. Boom. There we go. Dead. So, again, that was fine. It was fine. It was never, like, out of control. It was just, like, more obnoxious than it needed to be. You know? But that's all good. Up next, we have an Ebony Maw, and this hopefully goes a little bit cleaner. Well, let's see. We're going to heal up a little bit here. All right. Going to put on a combat regen boost. The nodes here are Aspect of Evolution and Kinetic Transference, okay? So, Spidey's good for Maw, right? Can't be nullified and all that stuff because there's no buffs. So yeah, kinetic transference is going to be great because we're just going to be continually just draining that power, which is better than the last one where you have to knock him down first, right? So yeah, I'm not even scared of his special 1 per se, right? Because what's going to happen is he's going to throw the special 1, and then he's not going to be able to put a fury buff on me, so I can't be nullified. So I'm just going to take this fight nice and slow. If I knock him down, cool. If he's not letting me knock him down, oh well, right? I'm just watching the falter timer here to make sure I'm not throwing the special 2 like into his face. That would be bad. That would be not good, right? So also I'm going to be healing from that falter, so it's really not the biggest deal in the world if it goes on. And he's just going down very slowly, very surely. Going to knock him down with the special 1-2, a couple more debuffs on him as well, right? We got the falter back up. We're healing from it. Cool, right? I'm not, like I said, I'm not concerned about knocking him down. He's just about to be flushed down the toilet right here from just a basic combo. So that was definitely a nice, clean, easy fight. And up next, we have another fun one. We got our Mojo on node 47. We've taken this fight so many times now. Definitely amazing placement for Mojo, but Spidey just flushes him right down the toilet every single time, right? And this is, you know, where we patented our special rotation, right, of Dex parry heavy. I was gonna just like kill him normally here, but then like about, you know, a few 20-30 seconds into the fight, I was like, why am I giving this guy power? That's stupid. I'm not gonna do that anymore. We're gonna Dex parry heavy, and we're gonna keep dexing, we're gonna keep parrying, we're gonna keep heavying, because that's what we do when we play Spidey versus Mojo on this node. It's just the way. It's just the way. Like the Mandalorian says, this is the way, right? And now we're up to a special 2. All right, we're gonna wait for that indestructible to go away, and here we go. Big special 2. Nice. Down to 47% health. We're still at a solid 100% health, and check out this. When we do our parry, no power at all. So yeah, we're not going to see a single special attack from Mojo, and if we do, it's because we really messed up here. So we're going to try our best not to mess up. Because if we mess up, that'd be bad. We don't want to mess up. You definitely don't want to mess up. So yeah, you know, the Sorcerer fight was really good. Sasquatch fight was really clean. Doom was annoying. Peni was annoying. Mojo, I mean, Ebony Maw was nice and clean. Mojo, almost perfect, right? And now we're going on to another fight that we have a lot of experience with. And that's my boy Mango Eggnog on node 54, right? So another one that Spidey just has a really good time with. I do believe that Mangog has the global here, right? So I have to keep an eye on that. I already forgot at this point, but I have Mr. Fantastic pre-fights because why the heck not? You know, we had one on the Petrify on Dr. Doom, and there's 3 more available, so might as well make Mango Eggnog super easy, right? Perfect timing there, right? And this guy is right away almost done. Almost done. This fight, I just like to get into this fight against this guy and just get out as fast as I possibly can. That's pretty much my strategy here, keeping an eye on the global timer, right? But basically, I just want to keep this guy under 2 bars of power, dex his heavy attack when I can, right? He's just about to get the timer again. Looks like I wasn't paying attention to it there. Don't do that. Bad. Bad. Future Mike, if you're watching this, don't ever do that again. Bad. All right. Yeah, maybe I just honestly, dude, watching that fight back, I feel like there's a good chance that I didn't realize Mangog had the global because I was kind of just like going for it. It worked out. But watching it back in all seriousness, I feel like that kind of just like slipped my mind a little bit there. I think I was so focused on like Skrull having it up next that I was like, yeah, Mangog, I've done this so many times, quick and easy. So yeah, mental note for the future, man, because I'm sure we're going to see Mangog there quite a bit. Especially because he's, you know, he has the global, and like Sorcerer Supreme and Doctor Strange and Symbiote Supreme, I think, don't. So I feel like that's going to be like the new good placement for Mangog. So I'll make sure I remember that from now on. Cool. Yeah, so just putting on, you know, suicides and everything for the boss. I got a Power Start 1 boost going, right? Super Skrull, man, is a really amazing defender for this global because when you hit him, he gains an armor buff, right? Up to 5 times. And that armor can make them unstoppable, as you're about to see. So, I had some pretty decent RNG, right, in the first few global fights that I took, but let's see what happens in this one, all right? I'm gonna hit him, unstoppable. Okay. I'm gonna try my best to like take hits on the block to bait out 5 Furies if I could, but look at that. I had to hit him 2 times, and both times he got a freaking unstoppable. And then he parried us, but that's okay, because honestly, the move here is ooh, that was pretty sweet. Look at that. That was fun. Watch this. I dexed, paused the debuffs, went right in with the light attack. Pretty sweet. So yeah, but the move here essentially is I want to get to a special 3 as fast as I can. That's what I want to do. So if I had to eat a combo and I gained power, and I'm going to be healing now from many different things, from just the natural poison debuff, right, from Spidey and the 75% damage reduction from the True Strike node, so we're healing just naturally from that, but also, throughout the entire fight, Super Skrull is going to be putting energy vulnerability debuffs on you, he's going to be putting falter debuffs on you, so a lot of healing. Yes, Super Skrull is going to be a wonderful defender here, especially on the right node, but you put a slow debuff on him, and that's kind of it. That's all you really need, right? So at this point, this is pretty much going to be a wash for Spidey. I don't have super duper high amount of experience fighting Super Skrull. I always find him to be kind of annoying. I fought him a lot in quests, right? And I feel like my biggest downfall to fighting him is I always push him to the special 2. I get impatient, right? Because in the quest, I don't give a crap, man. I'm plowing, I'm going. In war, I'll be patient all day. But you know, in quests, I'm like, let's go, let's get the thing going, right? What you want to do is you want to consistently bait out that special 1. It's very easy to dex, it's very easy to counter, right? He has an unstoppable there, but it's okay because I have the slow debuff on. I don't know why it comes up. It's okay. You can hit them when you have the slow debuff on. It's fine, right? But yeah, we're topped up now at 100% health. The only hurdle in this fight is just getting to a special 3, and advanced power boost, you start at special 1. And like I showed, even if you eat a combo, you're going to go down to like 10% health. They're going to go down to 90% health, right? So with Spidey, at least, you know, there's so many avenues for healing in this fight that I feel like, in theory, like even right here, look, like we ate pretty much a combo and we went down 7%, and now we're healing up from the debuff he places on us from hitting us. So I feel like there's just so many avenues for getting around the difficulty in this fight. You know, if you go into this fight here without a slow debuff, without somebody who can counter all of his stuff, you're not going to have a good time. If Spidey was banned, we'd probably send in Sorcerer Supreme, who would have just as easy a time here, right? Because he put the slow debuff on right away, you nullify all his buffs, you use special attacks with Mystic Dispersion, you're going to have a good time. But here we go, special 2, and Super Skrull flushed right down the toilet. First war of the season, ending with a 100% boss solo kill. Quick and easy. Not really quick, kind of easy, right? The beginning was a little sketchy, but we got it down, man. Finished the fight with 100%. That's always what you love to see. So yeah, man, first war of the season, pretty good. We did end up winning this war, which is nice, super nice. I think total we had like 6 deaths, I think, from an alliance, which was good, cool, you know. But yeah, man, we got to the first war. Personally, we got to the first war. Another season of the first war curse avoided, which is great, really great. But yeah, man, feeling good about the first run through. Feeling okay about this new global. It's kind of annoying. I don't really love like the globals that like operate on like a timer where you always have to watch the clock under your health bar. It kind of takes me out of the rhythm of the fight sometimes. But regardless, man, probably got a season or 2 of it, maybe 3, who knows. So I gotta get used to it. But anyway, my dudes, that is it for this war video. If you enjoyed it, drop the boy a big ol' like. Comment what you think about Super Skrull being a pretty great defender in this new meta in the comment section below. And make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of Season 32 coming to you, you know, over the next 3.5 weeks or so. I'll be seeing you around.